To enjoy life, we need to keep our financial matters in order and make sure we monitor them to keep our finances safe. Welcome to Coffee with Alain. Going to give you a little financial wisdom this morning. Appreciate you being here. And please share these around. Let's grow this community. And if you have comments, questions, by all means, ask them. I spent a good bit of time on the phone this morning earlier with the mortgage company dealing with a problem paying my homeowner's insurance. And this is why I wanted to talk about this today, because it's very important to stay on top of these kind of things. Good morning, Kellen. Appreciate you being here. In January, the mortgage company sent out the homeowner's insurance check. Every month, part of my mortgage payment goes into escrow to pay for taxes, pay for homeowner's insurance. You probably have the same if you're a homeowner with a mortgage. Mortgage company sends a check to the insurance company. It's pretty easy, right? Don't have to think about it. Unfortunately, for some reason, the insurance company did not cash the check within 30 days. So in February, the mortgage company stopped that check. And then they issued another check. I received a letter from the insurance company saying, we're going to cancel your insurance if you don't pay. So I called the mortgage company and say, what's up? And they said, well, we stopped that check and we sent another one. I said, okay. It should get there in time. Dealing with the insurance company, mortgage company, everything should be okay, and my insurance won't be canceled. Then I get another letter from the insurance company. We received the check from your mortgage company that had been stopped payment. We weren't able to cash it. If you don't get us paid, your insurance is going to be canceled. And again, that was that first check. So I'm like, well, I know the second one's on the way, so we should be okay. And I talked with my insurance agent, a local agent, which I really like having because they're an independent agent. They work with a lot of different insurance companies, and they're great folks, and they're there to answer questions and help. So she has actually been monitoring the insurance company so she could notify me with the payment, because one of the options is for me to just make the payment. And then when the mortgage check finally arrives, the insurance company would issue me a refund. Right. So I'm monitoring too. She's monitoring. I go to online to check my mortgage this morning, and I see that I've been refunded again, the amount for the insurance, which means they stopped payment on the second check. So I'm calling the mortgage company saying, what is going on? And the lady was, I'm upset about it, but you don't want to take it out on whoever answers the phone. You do that and you're not going to get anywhere. So you need to be courteous and nice to the people that answer the phone. I did tell her in a nice way, I'm a little upset and concerned about what's going on. And she was very nice. She actually called Safeco, and then she told me that they were issuing a third check. And as long as it was postmarked before the end of the month, everything should be fine according to the insurance company. And I told her, I don't have a lot of confidence with this being going on since the beginning of January. I'm probably going to call the insurance company and pay them, whip out the credit card, get them paid, and then wait for that check to finally get cashed and get my refund. Because who knows? It might be a stop check again. They might have to issue a fourth check. I don't know. But it is concerning. The important thing is staying on top of it, not waiting till the end of the month. And if they wouldn't have received something by then, or if they received the second stopped check, then my insurance would have been canceled. At least now I can proactively pay for it with a credit card, ensure that my insurance stays in effect and there's no lapse in coverage, to then make sure I'll get the refund eventually, hopefully, after paying for the credit card. Because I am going to call my local agent when they're open this morning and get it paid and make sure that I don't have lapse in insurance. Dixon says shortest one yet, but still good advice. So this is something important. Stay on top of your financial matters. If you're getting electronic ones, I still want you to go look at statements. Don't just pay statements because, pay the balance without checking them a little bit. You can have fraudulent things on your credit cards and not even, really know how they got there. I've had a couple in my life. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but you call the credit card company, you dispute it, and you can have it taken care of. My wife one time bought something and she didn't read the fine print and realized that it had signed her up for this automatic monthly thing, which was a lot larger fee. And when we received that on the bill unexpectedly, because she didn't realize it had signed her up, we called the credit card company, had the credit card company help us get that stopped, remove that fee. We didn't have to pay it. And I remember talking to the credit card agent, and he said, "I'm so glad that you called us right away." He goes, "I get these calls where people have been making these payments for months and months before they realize it, and then finally call us about it. And then it's a lot harder to deal with." He goes, "Catching it right away like you guys did makes my job a lot easier." So that's why I want you to stay on top of your financial matters. If you have all your financials in tip-top shape, you stay on top of them, it makes things so much easier and you can enjoy life a little bit better. It's not enjoyable to make phone calls like I had to make this morning, but that was a heck of a lot better than getting a notice that your insurance is canceled and then you have a lapse in coverage. So stay on top of things. It'll make things more enjoyable and it's safer and will help you catch potential fraud quicker so you can do something about it. I hope everybody has a fantastic day and I will catch you tomorrow.